It's the year 1781. The fate of the United States hangs in the balance. The British have launched an offensive against the American colonies, blocking routes and capturing vital supplies. Faced with this threat, a Spanish fleet sails to their aid. More than 300 ships sail for Pensacola, determined to liberate the city from British rule. Among them, the Galveztown, a small ship commanded by Officer Bernardo de Galvez of Malaga. The British fortress, strategically located at the entrance to the bay, fires mercilessly. The first explosions shake the air. The Spanish ship is destroyed. The situation is critical. The Spanish ships can hardly shoot back, and the narrow passage is full of sandbanks where they can run aground. Amid the chaos, the fleet commander hesitates to order a retreat, but a firm voice breaks the silence. "I am Bernardo de Galvez, and I go alone." Without hesitation, Galvez takes command of the Galveztown and launches into the strait under enemy fire. The British guns fire incessantly, but he does not stop. The Spanish soldiers watch in amazement and excitement as the Galveztown sails on alone, defying death. Impressed by their bravery, the general gives the order for the entire fleet to follow him. The Spanish ships cross the strait, firing their cannons at the British fortress. The combatants realize that every shot can change the fate of the war. Finally, the troops disembark under a hail of bullets and cannon fire. Galvez leads his men, determined to take the fortress. Explosions light up the sky as the Spanish soldiers launch the assault, climbing the hills and meeting British resistance at every corner of the wall. The British defenses begin to give away. Amid the dust and smoke, the Spanish soldiers advance, fighting with unstoppable ferocity. The chaos of battle reaches its peak when a huge explosion rocks the fortress. The British powder kegs have been hit. The explosion lights up the ramparts. Smoke and debris fill the air. The enemy, exhausted and outnumbered, tries to resist, but the die is cast. Finally, the British surrender. The British commanding officer hands his sword to Galvez. Victory is his. The Spanish flag flies over the fortress of Pensacola, has conquered the city, changing the fate of the American colonies and earning his place forever among the great heroes of history. The victory at Pensacola marked a turning point in American history. Bernardo de Galvez returned to Spain as a hero. The motto, "I alone," inspired by his advance at the front line of the Galveztown, was incorporated into his coat of arms by order of King Charles III, immortalizing his bravery.